Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of Strange and Scary Games. I'm Om. That's Aldous in the background. Tonight we're going to be playing through Subversive Memories. I played the demo for this a while back, if you guys remember that. I enjoyed the demo, and I really enjoyed this game. It's shorter than usual, but I really enjoyed it. It's survival horror, psychological horror, atmospheric. It also has a lot of historical intrigue, and it's very much based around like the political structure of Brazil back in the 40s to the 80s. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that you guys appreciate everything that the dev has done. Yeah, I'm going to throw it over to Past Andrew. Let's get into it. Warning, this game contains scenes that may be considered violent or cruel. This gamepad is recommended. I've got it. English. New game.
Em Brasília, 19 horas.
This is not a fictional game. There is a place called Brazil. We're going to Brazil. There is no God. Southward Studio presents Subversive Memories. It's us. We appear to have survived a car crash, though I'm not sure how. What happened here? I remember I needed to go somewhere. This headache again. Sorry, Grandpa, but your car is gone now. So we were in the red car. We got crashed into, it looks like, and then we got thrown through the windshield. A warning sign for intruders. Better be extra careful here. Let's see if we can go this way. Alright, that looks like our entrance. This looks like our entryway. There's a door up here. Is there anything over here? It's a wall. That is also a wall. That is a flashlight, I believe. No? Okay, then. A pocket notebook. Please pray for the salvation of my soul. Light the candle and the Lord will grant me his divine mercy. Light the candle? Yes. The candle is lit and something feels different. The shadow is gone. Hello? Sergeant. Hey, Piranhos. Are you on guard duty this weekend? Unfortunately, yes. Lately, it's been quite busy here. More prisoners are arriving all the time to work down there, and we have to keep watch up here. I promise, Sarge, I promise I won't tell anyone, but what's going on? Don't even ask me. I know as little as you do. But you know how it is. Those who can, give the orders. Those with sense, follow them. Sarge, what's going on? Are we under attack? Is it the Soviets? For God's sake, soldier, shut your trap. Things went to hell in the cave. Grab your rifle. Don't forget to sling it this time. Listen, it's over for us. Forget about these weapons. Grab a flashlight and keep yourself covered. They only die with light. But what do I do now? What's my mission, Sarge? Go home and tell your kids everything will be fine. May God have mercy on this nation. There's the flashlight. Okay. Nothing in these lockers. Dual drive flashlight. Hold LT to activate aiming. Aim with the right analog stick. Activate the flash with RT. You can check the battery level in your inventory. When it reaches a critical level, the battery slowly recharges up to 15%. Use batteries to recharge your flashlight up to 100%. What's my inventory? There we go. Renata. Can I go this way, or? Doesn't look like it. Okay, nope. Still a wall. Nothing in the truck. Do not honk. To open the gate, flash your vehicle's high beams at the light sensor. Now we're one battery down. Hello? There's a barricade over there. Looks like that's a path. This vehicle is in the way. So how are you guys doing? That's a dead guy. Can I have the gun? This looks recent. Why did he do that? Pretty sure we just heard this. What about you? Nothing? I think you're just a shadow. That's an arm, I believe. No reaction. It's too dark around here. Should I turn the switch on? That's an unpleasant noise. What am I doing here? Oh. I'm still fine. I need to remember, how did I end up here? I was at home earlier today. Saint Longinus, there's nothing more Christian than venerating the Roman soldier who speared Jesus. I still don't understand this devotion. Grandma still had this school photo. Gosh, they could have at least told me that my hair was terrible. I hate this photo. Grandma's little notebook and candle. I can't understand the handwriting on most pages. Looks like each one was written by a different person. Grandma's china. She was so possessive of them. I remember only using it once when Grandpa brought a friend home from work. I used to get angry that we couldn't use it, but now I feel bad about using it too. Water from the clay pitcher is always the best, or is it just my nostalgia kicking in? I thought I was going to click up the stairs. There it is. An old book, The Secrets of Spiritism. Since its foundation, the spiritualist doctrine has sought to explain the cycle that spirits undergo after the death of the former bodies they inhabited, until their return to material existence. Although it incorporates many elements of mediumship, spiritism does not require any tools to communicate with the other plane. Some mediums, though, use candles to channel their energies and communicate with the spirits. It's funny because I'm reading Foucault's Pendulum right now, and there's a whole section of the book where he goes to Brazil with his lady friend, and they meet a medium who claims to be like, well, he doesn't claim to be, but he gives off the air of being like very old, and teaching the main character about syncretism, the idea that like all religions and all different belief systems kind of tie into each other. They're all parts of a greater truth. The scent, camphor and rose soap. Is that it? My third grade diaries. June 22nd. Dear Diary, today I woke up to the smell of Grandma's coffee coming up and I ran downstairs. There was cheese bread and ham that Grandpa bought at the bakery. It was delicious. July 17th. Dear Diary, I had a surprise when I came from school. Grandpa gave me a wonderful gift, a stuffed animal of a super cute puppy. I loved it. My grandpa always brings me presents from work. Grandma says he spoils me, but I don't care. August 12th. Dear Diary, today is Father's Day, but I don't have a dad. Grandpa doesn't like talking about that. He said I never had a father, but how come? I want to know my dad. Does he know me too? Does he want to know me too? You don't want to talk about any of this stuff? They'd only turn the TV off at bedtime. It was basically another member of the family. Feels wrong not to leave it on now. Weird not seeing Grandma parked in her usual spot, either glued to her shows with yarn in hand or whipping up something in the kitchen. So why did we come to our grandparents' house? This room, Grandpa wouldn't allow me in there. After all this time, even with me gone, it's still locked. Funny how this house remembers his rules better than I do. Yeah, I hear you. Moshi Moshi? Hello? Is it Renata? Yes, it's her. Who is it? This is Ernesto from the law firm. We spoke at your grandmother's funeral. Do you remember? Oh, right. I do, but why are you calling me at this hour? I apologize for calling so late, but we were reviewing your grandmother's will, and she left a strange note here. My final wish is for Renata to know the truth. Do you have any idea what this might be about? My family is full of secrets, but I don't know about this one. Yeah, so some of the details aren't adding up. Here's what we'll do. Come by the office on Monday after lunchtime and we'll go over the documents together. Sound good? Take care. Creepy. Grandpa, why do you always bring so many flowers when we come here? Because your mother loved those flowers, red carnations. She never really liked roses or daisies, just these. Then these will be my favorite flower too. Renata, shall we light a candle for your mom? I don't think I want to. Why not, honey? You always do it when we come here. Mrs. Torres told me that the melted candles are the tears of the spirits, and I don't want to make my mom cry. What if we stop by the ice cream shop on the way home? Yay! Can I order a big bowl with the 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 scoop of corn, and 1 scoop of vanilla topped with peanuts and raisins? Of course you can. Before leaving, we can also grab some popsicles to eat after dinner. Dear Lord, you really want to spoil the girl, don't you? Grandpa, you always said you'd let me hold the steering wheel again on the way home, right? You step on the gas and I steer. You are not going to let a child drive. What kind of reckless behavior is that? And what do you mean with again? I'm glad you got my message. Thank you for coming. You must be Renata's guardians, right? That's right. We are her grandparents. But why did you call us here? Did she do something wrong? Don't worry. I'm sure it's nothing serious. This is just a parent-teacher meeting, right? Actually, Renata is a very smart child and behaves well in class. She sometimes forgets things, but that's not a problem. But recently she told me she has a friend who appears at night and tells her stories. Do you know anything about that? What? I have no idea of what you're talking about. Are you insinuating that someone is harming our granddaughter right under my nose? Oh, no, not at all. That's not it. I just wanted to talk to you both because I've been a little worried about Renata. Then worry about your job and your lessons. Our family isn't your business. Look at that. Now the Italians are going to dive for the foul. I already said it's no use passing to Pigalle. He's surrounded. I think Italy will score a goal soon. What's this, Grandma? Are you rooting against us? Renata, it's going to be 3-0 for Brazil. 1 goal from Riviano, another from Gerson, and 1 from Pele to finish it off in style. Want to bet? It's no fun to bet because I already know the score. It's going to be 4-1 for Brazil. My friend told me. Grandma! My dear Lord. I understand what you're saying, but after all the tests we've done, there's nothing wrong with her. However... You can say it, Doctor. We need to know. The thing is, we monitored her while she was having these hallucinations, and her brain waves didn't change when it happened. It's as if what she sees is real to her. And what do you suggest? Have you considered admitting her? It would keep her from getting hurt further. I know a special care facility for children. It would be a great fit. I hope one day you'll forgive me for everything I did, or failed to do for you, Renata. I did everything with the best intentions, but I don't think I'll be able to separate you from your destiny, from who you are. This void that consumes you, this half-life you've been living, it's all there. It all started when they took her there. I think you need to find it, because they're trying to find you. Can't go that way anymore. These documents. Where on earth did Grandma dig up this information? Report blank. Department of Political and Social Order. Document blank. Officer in charge, Captain blank. Prisoner transport. Orders. Transfer the group of blank subversives to the blank base. Follow alternate route, second left exit via BR 116 highway, unmarked road. Neutralize any potential prisoner rescue attempts. For the nation and for the family, in the name of God. So this is what Grandma wanted me to know. I have to go there. I need to know. Our parents were political prisoners. Due to frequent power outages in the area, emergency lights were installed above all the doors of the facility in order to indicate the exits even in poorly lit environments. Please report to the maintenance team if you encounter lights that are not operating correctly. Remember to use your personal map to navigate the facilities. Press the indicated button to open and close the map. So that's locked. We can go this way. Is this a save room? An empty cigarette box. This is there is a flyer underneath it. Maduriera cigarette promotion. Maduriera cigarette boxes now come with fun trading cards from the popular Animal Lottery. There are 13 high-quality double-sided cards with the animals' antics. Kids love them. Collect them all and win a great prize. Maduriera cigarettes, a taste of Brazil. The files I found so far. So this is supposed to be like our base of operations, I think. The Holy Bible. Matthew 10:28. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Saint Longinus carrying the spear of destiny, used to pierce Jesus Christ. Game has been saved. Opening hours, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. service providers, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. diplomatic affairs, 2 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. visits to inmates, booking 3 months in advance. Press inquiries have been suspended indefinitely. Photos, videos, and voice recordings will be confiscated, and those responsible will be detained. Official report. All officers and researchers allocated to the base must sign a 100-year confidentiality agreement protecting all sensitive information. The confidentiality terms include all the names of the armed forces members, researches, and inmates, completed, ongoing, and planned operations, materials and substances found in the cave, life forms known or unknown by science, all tests and test subjects' terms of agreement, obituaries and medical reports, archaeological discoveries. Any confidentiality breach will be subject to severe punishment, including investigation and trial by the military court. For the nation, for the family, in the name of God. So we need a thing. These boxes are full of redacted documents. I can't make sense of what they are about. We can leave it for now. We've still got plenty of flashlight. His Excellency, the President of the Republic. I hate seeing his face at every school and hospital. Just makes me feel like they are watching us all the time. Right. Oh, this is this way. More cigarettes? Peacock 19. Horse 11. One more card to my collection. I can check all the collected cards in the inventory. Seems weird that that's all that's in there. And then that looks like a typewriter, but it's not the one that we can use to save, which is weird. That's also a typewriter. Can I not go that way? I cannot go that way. Is there not a key or anything in here? There is a key. Should I keep it? Yes. I got the item. You got the item. Should I open the door with the rusty key? Yes. There's a shadow person over there. Are those stairs? Statue of Lady Justice. There is a quote on the base. Upon those who bear the weight of sin in their hearts, the blade of justice shall descend. I don't like that. Can't open it from here. Is there a candle over here we can light? A shadow without substance. I feel a strong negative energy here. If I had a candle, I could bring peace to the spirit.
Eletrobras aplicará 5 bilhões de ienes no setor de energia elétrica. Previdência baixa normas para inscrição de empresas.
Camel 8. Elephant 12. I can check all the collected cards in my inventory. There's nothing but food waste in the trash bin. It's full of fly larvae and smells like rotten meat. It makes me feel sick. Can I turn you off? All the radio stations are broadcasting the government news bulletin. Just a bunch of nationalist nonsense. I don't think it's anything important. Door is locked. Door lock is made of steel. O Brasil vai sediar em 1986 o 5º Campeonato Mundial de Natação, que será disputado no Parque Aquático Júlio Pelamare no Rio. Is there a grate over here? There's a barricade. A strange book. Obsessor spirits in the invisible world. Upon disincarnating, a spirit filled with malice, anguish, or unhappiness may lose its way. Many remain trapped for ages in the umbral until they gain the necessary enlightenment to return to the cycle of life. Others barely manage to perform the passage and become stuck in the earthly plane. In their desperate attempt to ease their suffering, they end up committing evil. These are the obsessor spirits. Such creatures are drawn to sources of negative energy. Places of murder, suicide, and other cruel deaths act as catalysts for these tormentors, granting them greater strength. Thus, it is necessary to purify such locations by using a candle or other items with positive auras. These spirits will be kept at bay. A life may continue free from their malevolent influence. Dozens of encyclopedias and old books. Did anybody read these, or is it just for decoration? Strange statue of a skull with bone wings. There's a slit on top of the skull, so we need a sword for that. I vaguely remember that from the demo. Battery. Now we're fine for right now. Do batteries stack, actually? Door is locked. I'll come back to check later. If you say so. I don't like that it got quiet. Report 2284, Department of Political and Social Order, Integrity F, Probability 100. Charged with blank. Department of Political and Social Order, Integrity D, 99%. Editor-in-Chief of, maintain direct contact with, sharing communist propaganda and manipulating public opinion, charged with blank. I want to point out that this is Report 1312. Report 0264, Department of Political and Social Order, Integrity A, Probability 40%. Member of the parish assisted in the organization and maintenance of shielding himself through ecclesiastical privilege. They prosecuted a priest. Blank researcher at military base blank. Worked on the research process of blank, created the manual for blank and blank that can be used for blank. Maintained contact with blank, shared critical information with subversives. Might be a friend of our parents. Oh, I don't like that. Why is it getting louder? Speleological research reports. Following the last exploratory expedition of Santana Cave, the majority of researchers reported nausea, body aches, and migraines. Others reported an inability to recall recent events, including both personal matters and high-profile social occurrences. There is also the case of researcher Blank, who suddenly began exhibiting antisocial behavior and aggression, necessitating temporary suspension from duties. We have not yet been able to identify what has caused such effects on our team. However, we recommend that all explorers use masks and oxygen tanks to avoid inhaling any potentially toxic gases. Furthermore, the exploration of new areas should be limited, and samples must be collected for daily testing. Speleological research team. An analgesic. Should I keep it? Yes. Got the item. Are there inventory boxes? Lock is golden. Where's the key? Silver key. You need steel, right? Steel. Avoid the shadow. What about you? Oh, there's a shadow on the ground over there. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see it. Is there anything in here? I might just head for the door. This week, Bill is organizing the bets for the animal lottery since he is the one free of duty. If you want to join, just write down a number or the animals you prefer and Bill will make the bet there. Roberto, snake lion, gaucho, tiger rooster, Walder, cat peacock, piranhos, rabbit alligator. You found a candle. Do you want to keep it? Yes. I got the item. It's funny that this is the, Are these Greek letters? It's funny that this is what I'm playing after, Silent Hill The Room. Because Silent Hill The Room also involved... There's like a bloody toilet there. Do you not want to say anything about it? Silent Hill 4 The Room also involved using candle to exorcise spirits. And got the item. Let's see if we can get out of here without getting hurt. Alright, so we got a crowbar and we got a candle. Where? The room floods with light and the candle's glow brings a sudden relief. This place feels safer now, but I still hear whispering. I think the spirit needs to tell me something. The rule here is simple. The new guy gets the bottom bunk. What did you say your name was again? My name is Roberto, sir. I apologize. I'm still a little lost since I got here. Nobody explained me anything. Which regiment does this base belong to, sir? None. We report directly to the Armed Forces Command. Wow. I didn't know a battalion like this existed. And what's the purpose of this base here in the middle of nowhere? Nosy types don't last long around here, you know? There's one thing the captain hates more than a communist. It's a spy. Hey, Batao, you finished washing the rig yet? I'm done, but I'm completely wiped. The captain wants me as cannon fodder, doesn't he? Your day's not over yet. Captain wants you to wash his car now, before your shift ends. And no complaining, got it? This captain, I swear. Is it the gun? It's the gun. Please, turn off the engine and step out of the vehicle. This is just a routine inspection. Put your hands up and get out of the car. Easy there, Roberto. Please, step out of the car and show your documents. Something's wrong here. Put your hands up or I'll shoot. Wait, Roberto, no! Private Roberto. Were you the one who opened fire on that car last night? Yes, sir. I thought I saw a weapon. Captain, you're not going to send me to court-martial, are you? We'll handle everything here on base amongst ourselves. Thank you, sir. I'm really... What is that, Captain? You don't need to point that gun at me. So many civilians for you to pull over. You just had to do it on this particular case. Don't you worry. Your widow will get the pension. All right, then. All right, we need a battery now. Is there one in here?
Científico e tecnológico autorizou a importação de espectroscópio fotoacústico para o Centro Brasileiro de Pesquisas Físicas no valor de $1 milhão.
There's another one on the first floor, wasn't there?
O Brasil vai sediar em 1980.
Maybe it's on the second floor. Give me that. I got the item. This is where we should use the thing. Should I remove the wood boards with a crowbar? Yes. What is it? Cat and dog. Origin of the military base. The Blank Operations Base, formerly known as the Blank Research Center, constitutes a significant operational hub, crucial to national security. Extensive modifications were required for the building, which served as the residence of the Blank family until the 1920s. Faced with accumulating debts from unpaid taxes and fines levied due to allegations of slave labor, the property's heirs, who currently reside in Switzerland, reached an agreement with the government. The former coffee plantation and its manor house were purchased by the state through a payment equivalent to 50,000 times the monthly minimum wage made by the Ministry of Development. Following the acquisition, the army was tasked with the removal of 3 villages that housed illegal settlements established by descendants of former plantation workers. I hate this. This operation involved the cooperation of Captain Blank, then still holding the rank of lieutenant. Indigenous peoples of the region also laid claim to the former plantation, asserting that the area between Blank and Blank rivers constituted the ancestral territory of their forebears. However, to this day, these native groups have been unable to produce official evidence or legal documents substantiating this right. Don't like that. Right, where are we going? Is that barbed wire? The gate is not locked, but there is barbed wire all around it. I will get hurt if I try to open it. Okay, that's the way we came in. Reply to speleological research reports. We are grateful for the work of the medical group and the research team regarding the investigations into potential risks in the Santana Cave. Your roles have been crucial in recent years. However, with the recent findings by the military regarding the invaluable mineral deposits within the cave, we understand that a burdensome effort is more detrimental to this nation than the risks posed by the exploration. After submitting the report to General Blank of the Logistics Department, we were advised to use a preventative treatment against poisoning through vitamin B12, known for its detoxifying and immune system strengthening effects. The recommendation also excludes the use of breathing masks, let alone the use of oxygen tanks. Such equipment would slow down the exploration and incur significant costs. We must reiterate that the cave holds extreme importance for the nation, and the exploitation of its resources could boost the entire national economy. Going against national interest constitutes a treasonous offense. We rely on your efforts and cooperation. General Blank, protect the homeland and family in the name of God. I don't need that yet. Camera 1 is some kind of poster. Camera 2. Camera 3 is outside, it looks like. Camera 4 is a storeroom. Handwritten note. Bill, I locked my lab key in the closet because 2 of mine have already disappeared. If you need it, just enter the number of my lucky animals. You already know what it is. Waldir. You don't want to look at the chessboard. Waldir. Protect your homeland. Communism despises your religion. Right, was that... It's not through here. Yes, it was. Waldir is cat and peacock. Where do I see cards? Cat is 14. Have I not gotten peacock yet? Oh. 14, 19? One or 1, 9. Golden key. Should I keep it? Yes. I got the item. There's a battery in the basement. Remember that. Where was Golden Key? It was upstairs, wasn't it? I don't understand anything about chemistry. Better not to mess with these. Okay, Chris. An analgesic. Should I keep it? No. Oh. I didn't see it. What is this layout? There's another briefcase here. Port 0337. The unidentified entity was discovered during Expedition Blank in the Santana Cave. Its collection and transport were authorized by Officer Blank. The entity inhabits a black spherical form enveloped by a luminous halo. According to several reports, the entity's form can change substantially in various situations. The entity apparently requires no water, sustenance, or oxygen. However, intense light tends to provoke diverse reactions in its behavior. Containment in a controlled environment away from unstable light sources is recommended. It's the box from Twin Peaks: The Return. Weird. Ow, shit. I'm still fine. Oh, there's a save room up here. Nice. The Falling Sky Myth. The Yanomai, one of the largest indigenous people in the Amazon, have a rich mythical narrative to explain natural and cosmic phenomena. Unlike the linear conception found in Western cultures, the Yanomami have a circular model of temporality. They perceive future as a return to the past. This can be seen most specifically in the myth of the falling sky. Legend has it that the murder of a powerful shaman caused an attack of fury by the Zapiri, the gods of the Yanomami people. The deities cut the sky, causing it to collapse onto the earth and pushing the sun, the mountains, the forests, and the spirits of the night into the underworld. In this world of darkness, Omama emerges, the deity who creates the inhabitants of the current world and separates the sky from the earth. At the same time, Omama creates the pillars that hold up the new sky and gives the Zapari and the shamans the role of protecting those supports. To ensure the world does not end once again, the balance of the forces of nature must be maintained. The Yanomami believe the soil conceals the beings buried since the last fall of the sky. These are malevolent beings that act like cannibalistic animals. Not only that, but the underground also seals other catastrophes, such as the smoke of pandemics, the Shawara. The Yanomami fear that the indiscriminate death of their people, caused by road expansion and mining, is bringing new calamities to the world and weakening the pillars of the sky. You will ask us, the Yanomami, why things are changing. Then you, the foreigners, will understand and weep. It is the world's revenge. Statement from a Yanomami leader. Anything else? These are all of our documents. Let's go ahead and save. To the Honorable Captain Blank, it is with great enthusiasm that we inform you of the new agreement signed with the United States of America. In addition to recognizing the legitimacy of the military government, they have also signed a military agreement with us to combat the communist threat and potential domestic terrorist groups. In return, we have signed a technological exchange agreement in which we offer our assistance by sending regular shipments of niobium. Considering the Santana Cave contains one of the largest reserves in the country, we hereby order the immediate commencement of niobium extraction, utilizing all available resources. Niobium is an essential resource for the aerospace development of the USA. They are willing to provide unconditional support to the military regime as long as the agreement is upheld. It is known that our great nation holds more than 94% of the world's niobium reserves, which could generate over $10 billion in the coming decades. We count on your efforts in this valiant mission, Minister Blank, for the nation, for the family, in the name of God. Slide projector. It doesn't have any slide loaded, though. Found a candle. Do you want to keep it? Yes. I got the item. Do not make a agreement with the U.S. Don't do it. Only bad things can come from that. Alright, where are we? It looks like we're on the other side of the courtyard. I don't like this big room. Should I open the garage door? Oh, there's a guy right there. What is that circle? There's a well. It's a well, actually. It's another battery. Fuse panel. I need the right tool to open it. A screwdriver? I might have to knock that guy out to get close to the well, but let's go explore. Oh, that door is locked. Not sure where else to explore. It's the second floor. Yeah, he's like right there. Oh. Pliers. Should I keep them? Yes, please. I got the item. Tuesday, 2nd April, 1979. 15 years since the Victory March. Remember all the achievements made by the new government. The 44-hour work week limit will be disastrous for the country. National Ethanol Program puts Brazil on the map. Our green fuel revolution inspires the world. Alright, we can't get through here. Oh, the door's unlocked. Perfect. Oh, there's a spider guy near here now. That's not ideal. I can get through the courtyard without taking damage. Hi there. So we've got a lot of places we can go now. Shit. The problem with these enemies is just that I don't see them until I'm like right on top of them. Let's let it get up a little bit, and then I'll pop the battery. An antique music box. I can't play it. The handle is missing. So we need a handle for the music box. Port 0675. During the exchange program conducted at blank, our police forces received a valuable anti-communist counterinsurgency training. The training included not only interrogation techniques, but also the use of the electric chair. Originally, the device was used in the treatment of psychoses and trauma, erasing the patient's memory. However, the equipment was adapted by the intelligence department of blank and has already helped us extract valuable information from the subversives detained at the base. They're using the electric chair for torture. Can I see it? No. Record player here? That's odd. I can't think of any music that would fit this place. Battery. Should I keep it? Not yet. There we go. This fuse panel. The main fuse is missing, so we know where to get the other fuse. We just need a screwdriver for that. Okay. Why does it have to be red? Gaze upon my electric eyes, but nothing they can see, only precise light reveal what I told thee. Gaze upon my electric eyes, gaze upon me, electric eyes, but nothing they can see, only precise light reveal what I told thee. Where am I gazing precise light? I don't think that did anything. Another save room? We are spoiled for save rooms. Cow and bull. King's farewell. Pele hangs up his boots, pleading for more love. Who will get the national team's number 10 jersey next? A Sosco metalworker strike continues. Governor authorizes army and police action. Let them negotiate from jail. Carrot cake recipe. Super delicious. (1964). Beating back the hand of communism. Not you. What do we have? Just have a candle. There's nothing over here, is there? Signs point to no. Oh, there's stairs. Where is it? Damn it. There we go. right. Hatred and disgust. Odio y nodo. And then it's line. Where does this take us? Weird. Okay. So are there more of these? There's got to be more of these, right? Where do I want to go? Can go upstairs. I need something for the slide projector. Shut up is dead. Triangle. Where are we going? Still one over here. Hello? I know this room well. Where are my things? Back at our grandparents' house? This is disgusting. This house shouldn't be in the state. The cross is inverted. Why does this make me feel so uncomfortable? So when I wrote my first novel, I had the idea that the main character would use one of these foot chests as like a coffee table in place of like an actual coffee table, just because, you know, he's moving out of his mom's house. He's packing everything up in his mom's house. He's moving everything out. He moved out the coffee table and just used the foot chest as like a coffee table. And for whatever reason, my editor had never seen a foot chest before. And so she was just like enamored with it. She's like, what's going to be in the foot chest? I'm like, nothing. It's just a foot chest. Seems like I will never be able to escape from his sight. I never prayed for him. Won't be different now. Do you think this is a restaurant? That I'm your maid? Grandma would always say. only child in the family means that the TV was your best friend. You don't want to say anything about that? Car's gone. What? Is this open now? You don't want to look at the mirror. What? There's something written on the back of the photo. Renata, 4 months old. Is that baby me? Never seen a picture of mine at that age. And this man, who could he be? Why did Grandpa hide this picture here? My head hurts. Let's go in here first. Oh. Don't like that. Shadow without substance. I feel a very strong negative energy here. Should I light a candle? Yes. The room floods with lights and the candle's glow brings a sudden relief. This place feels safer now, but I still hear whispering. I think the spirit needs to tell me something. Ivan, that's just what we needed. How are you going to help us? By praying for our protection? Enough, Ivan. Their help comes at the right time. Father Chico, isn't it? Why do you want to help us? You see, the commitment of a priest of God is to help the community, and in the face of so many crimes against human rights, we in the church cannot remain silent. Redacted. We appreciate your help. Soon we will have to organize the armed struggle to strengthen the resistance. My son, forgive me, but our sacred vow does not permit us to take up arms or cause harm. That would be contradictory to our very mission. Are you sure about this? Marion, yes, Father, we are. Redacted. It would be important for us to have something official, but you understand that under the current circumstances, it wouldn't be possible for us to expose ourselves like that. But we want something that proves our union. Father Chico. Yes, I understand. But what about your families? Marriage is a sacred thing. Marion, you know better than anyone that my family cannot get involved with this. Redacted. Dina, Ivan, and other people from the resistance have already said they can be witnesses. That's not a problem. Father Chico, if that is your wish, then we shall do it. Marion, thank you, Father. You have no idea how important this is for us. Welcome, my children. I don't know why you've come to the house of God, but I assure you that no guns are needed here. Is that right, Father? We have heard that the church holds secret meetings with people we are looking for, and you will tell us where we can find them. It is part of our vow to help the oppressed. I will be happy to share God's word with you, but the work we do here is not up to the government to judge. But in that case, Father, you will come with us. We will introduce you to our branch of hell. So, Father, are you going to confess or not? Where is he? I don't know what you're talking about. We only gathered the boys from the Union. I already told you, I don't know anything about any revolutionary movement. Have mercy. It's been 3 days. Okay, then. Attention, soldiers. The shift only ends when the priest speaks. You better put more effort into your work. There's the electric chair. Tell me where he is, damn it. We'll kill you if you don't tell us. I swear I don't know anything. I've never seen this person you're looking for. For God's sake. Father, it's time to receive the sacred bread. Captain places the wire in the priest's mouth. You can burn him, Doctor. Apparently, you're not afraid of death. You think your place in heaven is guaranteed because you're a fucking priest. But are you afraid of being excommunicated? The Pope wouldn't allow a suicidal priest to be buried in the holy grounds. Come on, Father. Tell me what you know, or you'll forever be remembered as a sinner and erased from the church records. I think he's talking now. Soldier, write down everything he says. I don't live to follow the church. I live to follow my principles. From the day I chose God's path, I haven't been fighting to win. I've been fighting to remain faithful until the end. Coil of rope. Should I keep it? Yes. I got the item. We've still got 3 spaces. It's pretty good. Where is the save room? Let's go save real quick. Yeah. Going down, down. Nearly around. There's another candle here. Pan American Gazette, Friday the 25th of September, 1970. Government. Blank is public enemy number 1. Contingent of 2,500 police sweep state in search of traitor. Atletico player suspended for controversial celebration. Government links raised fist gesture to socialist militant group Black Panthers. I saw the devil. Village residents haunted by strange creature. Police dismiss claim a child's prank. Okay, this was one of the security feeds. Brazil, 3-time world champion. Tricampeão Mundial. There's Pele again, number 10. Is that a paint can? I can't tell. It is. To remember is to resist. That's the Omega. For some reason I can't get through this doorway. Wonder why that is. So we got an eye, a triangle, and an omega. There's something blocking the door from the other side. I can't open it from here. Do I have anything? I have the rope. Don't know what I need the rope for. Let's go see if we have the things that we need for that dial lock. We've already done this dial lock. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, that's outside. I think I know where that is. Camera 4. How do I get back there? Is it this way? Then over here, yes. Be an outlaw, be a hero. That's epsilon. I don't know my Greek letters. Where does that go to? See if we can get through the courtyard without taking damage. Easy peasy. Not here. Is that it? That's it. All right, so it's that one. Epsilon was 3. That one. That one. No. Triangle. My omega. Triangle. Omega. I. All right, we need the order for that one. So 1, it looks like, is the omega symbol. 2 is the I. 3 is the epsilon. 4 is the triangle. Don't look at me. So triangle was number 4. Epsilon was number 3. Omega was number 1. And then triangle. Right? Or not triangle. I. There we go. Rabbit. Redacted. What is that? Why is that redacted? Is that here? So the hounds bite the rabbit, and the hare does something to the hounds? And that's 00. Weird. Does that give us anything? I don't understand why that... I don't understand what that unlocked. Do you have to be, like, right there? Can you, like, get a hobby or something? Protect your homeland. Under communism, you either keep quiet and obey or die. I see the statement that you're making. I get it. What am I doing with this? Need a 3-digit number there. What am I doing? Oh, I have the rope for the well. That's what it's for. Let's see if I can get through here. Let's go ahead and pop this. Disused well. I can't see the bottom, but I can feel a draft coming from inside. Should I tie the rope to the unused well? Yes. Now it's possible to go down there. I wonder if there's something at the bottom. This door is locked. The door lock is antique. But I don't have the key. Where am I? Can't do anything yet. That's discouraging. All right, we did that lock. We haven't done that one. I don't know what to do about the justice. We know where the fuse is, but we can't get to it yet. We've done that lock. I need another candle for that one. I don't know the thing for that. Although maybe we could try that one, see if we have it. Let's take the battery. Where is it? It's on the bottom. So I need to go downstairs. How do I get downstairs? Not that way. We could check up there. Maybe that's it. Nope, that's another 3-digit. Fuck you. Why are you here? I'm in caution. Can I do this? Is it not working? Why wasn't it giving me the... Thought it was going to give me the flash. But it's not. Do I need a book? Oh, we've already had that one. Is there anything in here? Seems like we've already done this one. Need the handle for the music box. It's another 3-digit one. Can I do anything about this? No. Wasn't there an electronic door somewhere? Is that up here? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 letters, no vowels. Roman numerals? $1964. What is 1964 in Roman numerals? help if I spell Roman right. All right. MCM. Hello. LX. IV. Alberto. A strange bag. Should I keep it? I got the item. Hi. I'm just going to come over here. I'll take that. Autopsy report. Autopsy report 0084. Age 28, sex female, race Asian. Body presents bruises and signs of strangulation on the neck, wrists, and shins. Scleral hemorrhage, excess saliva around the nostrils and mouth. Presence of aqueous fluid in the gastric and respiratory systems. Cause of death, blank suicide. Autopsy report 0085. Age 44, sex male, race black. Broken jaw, broken left clavicle, bleeding from the ears, nostrils, and mouth. Signs of beating on the abdomen, ribs, and back. Crushed testicles, nails removed from hands and feet, bruises behind the knees. Cause of death, blank suicide. Autopsy report 0086. Age 18, sex female, race white. Bruises on the face and neck, signs of blank violence, remains of an insect found inside the blank, needle marks on the right forearm, cause of death, blank suicide. Are you cool? All right, I think that we take this to justice. We've got 2 candles on this floor. How do I get to justice, though? Save real quick. Sword that was attached to the statue fell to the ground. It seems like the strange sack. It seems like the strange sack stopped beating. Give it a minute to go away. I said go away. Grab it. Piece of shit was camping. All right, now we go upstairs. Put that in there. All right, there's a shadow in the chair. Oh, that's the That's the shining floor. Shining carpet. Like my sweater. Handwritten note. If there's anybody left after this hell, you all know what to do. Get the money from the safe and split it evenly among our widows. We all got our hands dirty. This is the deal for life. Code is the date of the Victory March. Day, month, year. You all know what that is. I don't actually. How do I see my files? I have to go back to the save room, don't I? Empty cigarette box. There's a trading card inside. Rooster and turkey. Where is the nearest safe room? That's forever away. Let's go downstairs. "15 years since the Victory March." So, it's April 2nd. And then it is 1964? 1964? Hello. I was trying to be out of it and wasn't working. And it's day, month, year. So 02. April, and then 1964. Steel key. Should I keep it? Yes. I got the item. Steel key was for downstairs. Through the kitchen.
Organizaram a política de integração dos diversos sistemas de transporte no Brasil. Para atingir os seus fins, ela deve ser...
Do I get the knife? Found a candle. Do you want to keep it? Yes, I got the item. Oh, there's a crawler, it looks like. Do I have... I could kill him. Right, we're in the basement. Hi, May. They confiscated my briefcases with my research diaries. Luckily, they're all locked with codes. I need you to retrieve the notebooks and keep them under wraps. I know you'll be able to figure out these clues. Blue? What? Nine 9182736455. Five equals club. God, my drawing is awful. 46372819. 0. It's heart 0. So that would be 505 minus 50. Which would be 455, 455. At 18, I set out on a journey. After 23 years, I reached the other side of the continent. So that's 23 plus 18 would be 41. I worked as a teacher for 24 years. That would be 65. I died 20 years later. So 18, 41, 65, 85. So first year of 1001. $1,001 minus 85 is 916. That's yellow. And then red. For the third time, we were the best in the world. The king celebrates besides the captain. The crowd won't let me get near. I see only the numbers on their back. What number did I see? So that's got to be the Pigalle thing. So I need to go back and look at that again. I got the item. That's an enemy. I'm still fine. Is it here? I don't understand how I'm supposed to know this one. Carlos Alberto is captain. Is he the king? Is it 416, maybe? And that's the red? Could also be 106 or 104. Uh, 416. All right, let's go find these briefcases. Actually, let's go use this candle real quick. The room floods with light and the candle's glow brings a sudden relief. The place feels safer now, but I still hear whispering. I think the spirit needs to tell me something. This is different. Redacted. Ivan, people need to know the truth. Only the press has the power to change anything now. It's that simple. The military came over demanding the source of this information. Of course, I didn't say anything, but I can tell they're trying to find you. I am aware of that, but that's exactly why we can't stop now. Other countries started to question the legitimacy of the government. I'm not sure I can keep doing this. I'm afraid for my family. I have so much to lose. You wouldn't understand. I'm sorry, you're saying I wouldn't understand? Don't even try to lecture me. I thought I could count on you, but I was wrong. I apologize for the hood. Wouldn't be ideal if you knew the details of our operation. I would like to see my lawyer. There is no need for that. We just have to ask you some routine questions. I have nothing to share with you. Are you sure about that? Because your newspaper have been spreading a lot of baseless rumors about the government. Those are just rumors. Why do they matter so much to you? I think we are done for today. The boys will take you for the rest of the day. I hope it changes your mind. Now, it makes sense why they took over this research base. Do you have any way to prove what you're telling me? Not now, because all my reports were confiscated. It's hard to believe everything you're telling me. You need to see it with your own eyes. The Santana Cave is just an entrance. There are miles and miles of chambers down there. I'm talking about structures that modern engineering isn't capable of reproducing. You can call me crazy, but sometimes I think this place wasn't built, but rather the world grew around it. And what do you think is at the end of all this? I don't even want to know what's there anymore. But if they keep digging, sooner or later they'll hit a door instead of a wall. May God protect us if it's open from the other side. That's enough. You can stop. Let me talk to him for a bit. Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh, sorry. Cut the crap. If they had said anything, I wouldn't be alive right now. Think you're very clever, don't you? This arrogance could cost you your life. I know. No one has ever returned to life from this base. I always knew I would die after coming here. If you think I'm going to send my comrades the same fate as mine, you're mistaken. I didn't kill you before because I thought you were a nationalist like me, that you would understand our project. This is your last chance. I have nothing to say. But when I die, the whole world will know what happened. Other news outlets, other countries will question the regime. It will be the end for you. It won't. In a few years, everyone will forget about you. No one will be investigated. No one will be judged. And I'll retire in peace and die of old age. I hate that for you. Captain's Diary. Our search for Blank continues steadily. Over 2,000 troops have been mobilized to capture him, and all the newspapers have already published his photos so that people can help in recognition. I am certain we will succeed in our mission. Day 12. I've been having some peculiar dreams. Perhaps God is trying to guide me. Tonight I dreamed that all my teeth fell out at once, and I swallowed them. Day 15. Apparently, the researchers working at the base were hiding something valuable. As was to be expected, they are trying to sabotage the country's development. A bunch of communists with no love for the homeland. Day 21. Another interesting dream. This time I dreamed my body was paralyzed while a cockroach walked over me. The insect had the head of a human, a man with yellow eyes and more teeth than it should have. It laughed hysterically while eating pieces of my skin. Day 22. There are rumors that she is cooperating with the subversives. I can't believe someone of my own blood is involved in this. Day 25. I feel my memory failing recently. Missions, names, and places. It has been increasingly difficult to remember. Writing everything down and keeping this diary helps. Day 30. Tonight I dreamed of a pair of scissors. They pierced from behind my eyeballs, open, tearing my face from the inside out, and then cutting my body into pieces. What the hell does that mean? Day 31. I suspect someone is snooping through my things, including my notes. I need to come up with a new password for the safe. Something I won't easily forget. Perhaps the dreams have served that purpose. Where's the briefcases? Alright, blue. Blue, I suspect, is 455. You found a candle. Do you want to keep it? Yes. I got the item. I've done all the ones on this floor, right? I did those two. Did I do this one up here? don't think I did this one. The room floods with light and the candle's glow brings a sudden relief. The place feels safer now, but I still hear whispering. I think the spirit needs to tell me something. Team, let's give a warm welcome to our new researcher, Dinalva. She will be leading linguistics and anthropological research. Thank you, Director. You can just call me Dina. I'm happy to have been invited to join such a talented team of researchers. Jaime, the team's geologist, will brief you on what we're dealing with, but I can already tell you that we may be looking at one of the most significant archaeological discoveries in the country, perhaps even the world. Now you believe me, don't you? I don't understand. Were these inscriptions made by indigenous people? We even interviewed some of them, and there are indications that these markings are far older than these people. In fact, some of the stones are covered in fossils from the Precambrian period, which makes no sense at all given the cave's location. What? That's impossible. If these markings predate even the dinosaurs, who could have made them? Here are the letters. I really appreciate you are still helping us. No need to thank me. It's the least I can do after having abandoned the cause. Stop that. Everyone in the group knows it was the best thing for you. And honestly, in your position, you're probably helping the country more than some of us. Thank you, Miriam. It means a lot to hear that from you. Don't mention it. But this thing of sending these letters to Chile, won't it cause problems for you? Don't worry. I send everything with my research papers. The military is too lazy to read academic language. It goes right over their heads. Speaking of which, how's that research going? Have you discovered a lot already? Every week there's some incredible discovery. I'm currently working on a manual to translate the cave markings. I've never seen anything like it. You really should have come with me. To think you were the best nerd class back in college. Maybe one day I'll join you, but it'll take a while, especially now. I know, you have other responsibilities. Have you chosen a name for the baby already? Yes. If it's a boy, Marcelo. And if it's a girl, Renata. Could you tell us what happened to the director? The former director was removed from his position as his administration was not meeting the government's expectations. The research base will now serve as a military operations center. But what about our research? Why did you lock down our laboratory? Scientific research is no longer serving the nation's interests. You're just draining the people's resources without generating any profit for the national treasury. But we're dealing with unknown. We have no idea what the implications our discoveries could have for the future. Keep something in mind. Acting against the nation's interest is treason, and you would not want to be an enemy of the government. I knew I smelled a commie. You can't go through with this. The world needs to know what's here. You're not taking my research. The research isn't yours, Doctor. It's property of the state, whether you like it or not. It's going to be a scandal when the international media finds out what you're doing. An unprecedented diplomatic crisis. I agree. That would be a problem indeed. All right. Let's go save and we can wrap it up for this episode. Will it stop the music if I click over? It won't. So let's go ahead. Make sure I've saved, and then... So that was the first couple hours of Subversive Memories. I'm liking this game a lot. What was the other game I played? Tormented Souls. This is much easier, much more straightforward than Tormented Souls. I like the puzzles. They all seem to be very straightforward. There haven't been any where it's been like you have to push the button, actually. They've all been pretty logical, like the rope with the well. I was like running around for a little while, like, what do I do with this rope? And then I was like, oh, the well, that's right. So I'm interested to see what's down the well. I'm interested to see like what, if it's just candles in the briefcases or if there's actual research. I'm interested to see like what is in the cave and is there an answer for these? Or is it just the idea of these gods who tore the sky down? I'm interested to see where it goes. Like I'm enjoying it a lot. It's not just got the like solid historical foundation. It's also got like the intrigue of like, where is all of this heading? So I'm enjoying that. And the combat and the puzzles haven't been like, they haven't been obtuse. They haven't been illogical. Pretty much everything so far has been, like something you can work out just by looking at it. So I'm really enjoying it. I hope that you guys are too. I will be back in the next video. I'm not sure how long this game is. If it's like much more than 4 hours, and there will be a episode 3. If we're like in the second half of the game already, then there will be a part 2 and I'll stop there. But yeah. Thank you all for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Good night.